Now, I know you're sitting there probably asking me, what in God's name was Mixer? Well, I'm going to give you a brief history of what the platform was. Mixer was a self-proclaimed video live streaming platform. The service officially launched on January 5th, 2016 as Beam under the ownership of co-founders Matthew Salsamindi and James Boehm. Now, the idea of having a contender that could fight against both Twitch and YouTube when it comes to live streaming, this was definitely an interesting concept, but then you realize that at the time, both Twitch and YouTube did the live streaming thing way better than Mixer ever did, or at least that is my opinion on the matter of live streaming, but I won't sit here and discredit people that did gain an audience on Mixer and worked very hard to get where they are, and it really does suck at the end of the day to have that platform stripped away from you and shut down.
I also remember the time when our favorite Fortnite streamer, Tyler Blevins, aka Ninja, had gotten paid to move over to Mixer, and to be honest, with the amount of money that he was going to be getting paid to move over to Mixer, I honestly didn't blame him. And for how he was just going to be streaming on that platform, it is insane the amount of money that Mixer was willing to pay to have him on there.
I was a bit surprised that Mixer asked Ninja of all people to stream on their platform, especially since he has a rocky past as a streamer, but then again, Ninja is one of the biggest streamers out there, and he has a massive influence over other people. So in retrospect, it would make sense why they would choose him of all streamers. I'd say the really strange part about Mixer was its abrupt end. Mixer partners, streamers, and community. Today we've got some very big news for you. While we've decided to close the operations side of Mixer, we're officially partnering with Facebook Gaming, and we're cordially inviting all of you to join. So there you have it. Mixer abruptly shuts down, and are now known as the Dumpster Fire Facebook Gaming. It's honestly a sad sight seeing something like Mixer have such a short lifespan. But in the case of Mixer, not everything lasts forever. But that's enough of me talking for a little bit. Let's hand the microphone over to Nerdy John.
Hello there folks, Nerdy John here, and today we're going to be talking about Mixer and the end of it. You see, most people were actually thinking of going to Mixer because, well, Twitch has some problems, and I'm not just talking about the pool streams. Twitch moderation and Twitch staff have never really given any small creators the time of day, really. Even mid-tier creators and the higher level creators to certain extents get pretty much all the benefits. Again, certain extents, like, Dr. Disrespect. Taken off the platform, and they have never said a word why they did it. As far as we know, he never violated any terms of service, but they decided to get rid of him anyway. Also, yeah, It's a Gundam was taken off the platform despite never using it, and the whole controversy around him was on YouTube and not on Twitch, but because Pokimane mainly streams on Twitch, they got rid of him, whereas a girl spread her cheek and received a 3-day ban. Do you see the problems here with Twitch? That's why a lot of people were actually going to go to Mixer. They thought it would be a fresh opportunity, and with the competition, Twitch's terms of service would get a lot better because you need to attract people to your platform. You see, that's why YouTube and Twitch for years now have been able to get away with the terms of service that they have, is because there's really no one else like them that can provide the services that they do. Mixer was going to change that, however. And with the Ninja deal and Shroud deal, people were legitimately considering going to Mixer. Now granted, Ninja did lose a good portion of his audience, but he still retained a good majority, and he was making money off the platform. He was attracting people to it. But this goes to show why you need to have the right equipment and mindset for this, because Microsoft, one of the leading companies in the world, wasn't able to maintain a service like this. So people thinking that sites like Mixer are going to help combat YouTube are frankly wrong, in my opinion. Side note, can you imagine being the guy who was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the jump, and then the day after they announced that they were going to shut down. Oh, I would hate to be that one. Another problem that Twitch has is that, well, unless you already have a following on YouTube or another platform, or you're extremely good at the game, or you're an e-girl, you cannot get anywhere on that platform. If you're a small time creator or streamer, you might as well give up there, because you're not going to get anywhere. And even in some cases, like the bigger Twitch streamers, people saw their Twitch compilations on YouTube and then went to their official Twitch channel. Not necessarily because they found them purely from the stream. Mixer was changing that, however. Creators are actually able to grow. Now, granted, you did get some big names going on there, but people were actually growing. Another reason why Mixer potentially had failed is because, well, compared to watching a video on TikTok or watching a video on YouTube, you need to make some sort of dedication. You need to make the time out of your day to watch a stream. And it's not like a regular video where you can just pause it and watch it later. You need to make dedication. And I know people archive their streams, but people often don't like watching the archive of a stream unless it's for a particular section of that stream. So with the audience that Twitch already had at its disposal, even getting Ninja and Shroud, and I'm guessing the mid to lower tier creators, they were probably bleeding money. I can only imagine, because people don't remember this, but Google for a while was just breaking even with YouTube. The only reason why they were able to keep YouTube running is because, well, they're Google. And Microsoft is pretty up there, but they're not Google or Amazon. So it's really unfortunate, but this was a good example of why we're probably never going to get a competitor for YouTube or Twitch, an actual competitor that will last. Not until, I don't know, unless another really big company decides to throw their hat in the ring, and even then, odds are it's going to fail. I want to thank Tech Saint for letting me join in on this video. This was a topic I've been really interested in for a while, so here are his final words.
So that concludes this video. Thank you all for watching, and thank you to Nerdy John for joining me on this little documentary about Mixer. All of his social media links will be either in the pinned comment or in the description. Please go check him out, as he would appreciate it as much as I would. And yeah, that is about it for this video. I will see you all when I decide to upload on this channel.